So we're just out on the farm, just in some bush, and I'm just going to go over the UI the best I can out here. So from off, double press gets you, turns it onto your memorized level, which would be from low up to high. Ultra low and turbo are hidden and only accessible through shortcuts. So one tap turns it off, hold from off gets you that ultra low level. And then from here, it's hold the switch to cycle through up to high. So there's your low level there. Medium one. So you can be careful walking around. I'm holding the camera. So your medium 2 there. Up to high. Double press for turbo. Beautiful wide beam on this, really enjoying it. Excellent to be able to see everything in front of you without waving it around too much to kind of see what you're looking at. And you've got triple press for the strobe. And then lockout on it is hold for 5 seconds while it's off, which is something I'm not really that fond of, especially if you're continuously somebody that has to put it in lockout. But you can just unscrew the head slightly and that locks it out anyway if you don't want to go through the hassle. So I'm just going to go over this light just a little bit before we end. So yeah, the build quality on this is fantastic. The style on it, I love the blue coming through on the sleeve underneath. You know, I am a little bit concerned over time that dirt doesn't get stuck, trapped down in there, and you're unable to get it out. So it would be good maybe on future models to be able to remove that sleeve easily for that reason. The electronic tail switch here is great, good feel on it, very good click to it. The clip on it is very good, good tension. I haven't any use for a clip myself. I've never really used one, so someone else might have a different opinion of it. So another look at the LEDs there. I'm not sure if it was quite in focus for that that opening shot. But yeah, it's fantastic design on this. Just love it, love it. So I'll just take off the front here. So good threads on it as well. Nice lubrication. Didn't need to add anything. And you've got a rear spring on that as well as the positive end. So if we this is that for the battery here. You've got the Type C port on here. This light has to use protected 18650 batteries because of the length. Flat tops will not work, and button tops will rattle. Otherwise you could actually use these spaces here from the Convoy store, which are very, very handy. So one of them for a standard button top, or both of them for a flat top, and it works perfectly fine. Just like that. So I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't a moonlight level for that one lumen. It's not a light that I would grab in the middle of the night to walk around with. Just the ultra low is just a little bit too bright for that. I don't like the, as I mentioned when I was in the bush outside. Holding it for 5 seconds to lock out is just it's just a bit too long. I'd rather a combination of clicks because you can do it in like 2 seconds rather than having to continuously wait when you might need to pull it out and use it straight away. Might be a bit of an annoyance for some. The lumens did achieve less than advertised, but the quality of the beam, the high CRI, really nice pleasant color temperature from it is well worth it, I think. I do want to say that concerning the battery as well, there's someone saying if you use a Samsung 30Q, if you could get it to make contact, it could achieve more, but it's exactly the same output there. So for this for the battery here, for the charging cable that comes with it, it ended at 4.18 volts, and it charges at about 1 amp. The length of this is 71.6 millimeters, so if you do have an older charger, you may have trouble fitting it in if you want to use a dedicated charger for this. But yeah, low voltage protection cut the light off at 2.7 volts as mentioned in the manual. But yeah, that's just all I wanted to go over, and I hope you guys liked this change in video. Yeah, thanks guys.